Hello friends, welcome to Learn Instrumentation. Today we are going to discuss instrumentation signals. Today we will discuss all type of instrumentation signals. So whether you are an engineer or a technician, video is going to be very helpful for you. So don't skip the video. Let's begin. Look friends, when we talk about instrumentation, mostly all signals are connected to a PLC, and PLC is a central controller in instrumentation. So if we talk about the signals, so signals may be outgoing signals and incoming signals. Now, outgoing signals are those signals that are going to somewhere, and outgoing signals are also known as output signals. And if we talk about the incoming signals are those signals that are coming from somewhere, and incoming signals are also known as input signals. So two main signals are there. First one is input signal and the second one is output signal. Okay, now we will discuss one by one. Friends, first we will discuss the input signals. We have discussed that input signals are those signals that are coming from somewhere. Now, if we talk about any sensor, suppose we are using this sensor and this is DP type transmitter. Then its signal will come. And if we are using RTD and thermocouple, so it is also a type of input signal, because we are inserting RTD or thermocouple somewhere else and its signal is coming from that location. And if we are installing this DP type transmitter for measuring anything like level, flow or differential pressure, and its signal will also come from its location. Okay, so it is also a input signal. Similarly, if we talk about motor RPM, it is also an input signal. And if we talk about some switch like pressure switch, limit switch, float switch or any other switch, then its signal will also an input signal. Similarly, if we talk about a flow meter, then its signal will also an input signal. Now look friends, if we talk about input signals, then input signals will also be of two types. What are they? If we talk about input signals, they can be divided in analog and digital. Analog input and digital input. Analog input short form is AI. Digital input short form is DI. So let me first discuss analog input signal. So analog input signal means it starts from analog. Analog means a signal that varies in a range, and this signal is known as analog signal. Now, if this signal is coming from anywhere, then this signal will also known as analog input signal. So look friends, if we talk about any sensor like DP type transmitter, pressure transmitter, flow meter, RTD, thermocouple, these all are sensors. So their signal will be analog input signal, because their signal varies in a range. Suppose we are using this type of transmitter, so its output will be 4 to 20 milliampere signal. So this signal varies in 4 to 20 milliampere range. If we are talk about motor RPM, feedback, then this signal will also be in 4 to 20 milliampere range. Okay. If we talk about RTD thermocouple, so their signal will also vary in a range. If we are using RTD thermocouple with temperature transmitter, then this signal will be in 4 to 20 milliampere range. But if we are using RTD and thermocouple separately, then their signal range will not be 4 to 20 milliampere, but they will vary in a range. So this signal will be analog signal, and this signal is coming from field to PLC. Then it will be analog input. If analog signal, you can note it down. If analog signal is coming from field to PLC, then it is an AI signal. But if the signal is coming from field to PLC, then it is only input signal. Okay. Now the second input signal type is digital input signal. Digital input signal. Because this is an input signal, so this signal will also incoming signal. But now this time this is digital type. Digital means 0, 1, 0, 1. This type of signal. Here, what does 0, 1, 0, 1 means? It means that only on, off. If this type of signal is coming from anywhere, then it will be digital input signal. Like we are using a pressure switch, then its signal will be digital input signal. Okay. How it is digital input signal? Suppose we are setting this pressure switch at 5 kg per centimeter square. Now, as the pressure reach at 5 kg per centimeter square, then its contact will change. Contact will change from NO to NC or NC to NO. Because here only contact is changing. No range is involved in this. So, this type of signal is known as digital input signal. Or you can say this type of signal is known as digital signal. But it is coming from anywhere, so it is known as digital input signal. So you can write the definition as the digital signal that is coming from anywhere is known as digital input signal or DI signal. Look friends, if you want the PDF for this content, you can join our membership plan. Look friends, one point you can note it down. If we talk about the control valve position feedback signal, then it is an analog input signal. The control valve position feedback signal is an analog input signal. Now we will discuss the outgoing signals or output signals. As we have discussed, output signals are those signals that are going from PLC to anywhere. So if we talk about the definition, So those signals that are transmitted from PLC to field are known as output signals. But the signals that are coming from field to PLC are known as input signals. One more important point, you can note it down. The command signals are output signals and the feedback signals are input signals. Please note it down, it is an important point. Now, if we talk about motor RPM command, so it will also an output signal. And if we are giving signal to a solenoid valve, it will also an output signal. Now, as in input signals, there were two types of signals. Similarly, there are also two types of signals in output signals. What are they? Output signals are also divided in two types. First one is analog output and the another one is digital output. Okay, analog output signal, also known as AO signal, digital output signal, also known as DO signals. Now, first we will discuss analog output signals. Suppose we are giving a command to control valve and this command is in 4 to 20 milliampere range. As we have discussed that analog signals are those signals that varies in a range. Okay, so here 4 to 20 milliampere is a range. So this type of signal will be analog signal and this signal is going from PLC to control valve. So it is an output signal. So it is known as analog output signal. Now according to 4 to 20 milliampere signal, control valve will operate 0 to 100%. At 4 milliampere, control valve will operate 0%. At 20 milliampere, control valve will operate 100%. Similarly, if we talk about motor RPM command, so this command will also be in 4 to 20 milliampere signal. This will also an analog output signal. Because we are giving a command to operate a control valve and we are also giving a command for increasing or decreasing the RPM for motor. So analog output signals are those signals that are analog in nature and that are transmitted from PLC to field devices. Now friends, we will discuss digital output signal. Digital output. These signal will be digital in nature, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. This type of signal, and output means from PLC to field devices. The commands that are given in this format from PLC to field devices are known as digital output signals. In this format means start and stop command. Are known as digital output signals. Suppose we are controlling a motor from PLC and we are giving a start command. So on SCADA, you will click on start, then motor will start, or you will push a button and motor will start. So this type of command will be digital output command. Similarly, if you are giving stop command, then this signal will also be a digital output signal. Look friends, if we talk about solenoid valves that are commonly used in mostly all industries, then their signal from PLC will be digital output command. How it is digital output? Let's discuss. Look friends, this valve is connected to ball valve or butterfly valve. Okay, now we will give command for open and close the valve. Suppose we are giving the command to open the valve, then what will happen? After this, the signal will transfer from solenoid valve to butterfly valve or ball valve, and valve will open. Okay, it will be fully open. And suppose now we are giving command to close the valve, then according to that command, the valve will be fully closed. Only there are two stages, fully open and fully closed. 0, 1. Here fully closed, and here it will be fully open. Okay, so this is a digital signal. Similarly, in the case of motor, here it will be stop and here it will be start. Okay, so this type of signal will be digital signal, and because this signal is provided from PLC to any device, this signal is a command signal. This signal is an outgoing signal, so it is an output signal. If we are using a proximity sensor, or we can say it as proximity switch, what will be the signal of proximity sensor or proximity switch? Reply in comment. So friends, that was our video. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, press like and share to your friends.